That's good. There ain't too many new. Cummins, thanks for the host. Welcome in. Yeah, that's fine, Gundam. If you gotta go eat dinner first. Yep. Yeah, we're going to New Bartelshagen tonight. I was debating between two of them, so. Tired today, guys. Elk, thanks for the host. No, I didn't even say anything. You're good. Wicked, thank you for the host. What is up, guys? Zero TV here with the Zero TV squad. Bring you another live stream from New Bartelshagen. Tonight, helping me, I will have Gundam and Elk. We'll see how many more guys come in tonight and help out. Sorry about yesterday, guys. We only streamed 3 hours. We'll have to do a makeup day on 3 hours of Sea of Thieves on Saturday. I had some stuff I had to take care of. So, all done for now. Yeah, we're going to do some harvesting tonight, that's for sure. It's going to be a long night. Ten-4 wicket. It'll probably be after stream by the time you get in, though. But that's alright. We'll probably be finishing up stuff, so not everything's going to be streamed tonight that we're working on. 10-4. How's everybody doing today? Excuse me. I really hate the fact we can't stump grind these. It's really annoying. So what I'm going to have to do... I'm going to cut these as low as I can. So that way the planters and everything don't hit it. Because when we planted this field, they were a bit of a pain. So I'm going to try to see if we can fix that. Sorry about the yawning, guys. I haven't had very much sleep. Yeah, little bit.
I spawned.
That works.
Where are you? I spawned in a really good
All
one.
right, I'm gonna try.
Nobody.
Karma's still working. I think he's working today, or he had to travel to PA. He was
Where
doing
is
something.
this?
Why won't that thing? You are going to annoy me. Yeah, but I gotta get rid of some of these stumps. I cut them high because I wanted to stump grind them, but it's not letting me. So fortunately, I gotta get rid of these real quick because we're gonna hit them, and I know it.
No, I can't go over there because he says I can't.
That works. Some of them need power washing again too, which is weird because we power washed them before we parked them. I don't know what it is, but they get dirty from there to their spot. You and 3 other guys are broadcasting. I choose you. Nice. Thanks for the support, Cummins. Are you gonna go away, you stupid stump, or what the heck? Piece of crap. Problem is, it wouldn't, like, this one laid down, so now I can actually get rid of it. What the? Jesus. Getting on my nerves. Oh, that wasn't gonna help us. Oh wait, yes it did. It put it down on its side. The 1.4 meter is length, right? Legit, right? I think, yeah.
What are you doing? Do we destroy each other's space?
Huh? Uh-huh.
So I gotta find more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can pick up. Got him. Yeah, I don't think that's very good.
Sweet. Got that one to actually flip over. I should have done this in the first place when Karma told me he couldn't stump grind them. I should have cut them all the way down as low as I could. Oh well. Do it now while we're getting ready to harvest though. I gotta run the clock anyways. Soybeans are ready to go. Corn's ready to go. So those beef fields will harvest soon, but not right now. I'm also starting to think that because we didn't cut these low enough, I'm also noticing a different color difference right there, which means right on, right on.
I have no lead.
We're gonna be doing wheat, so we're gonna be definitely need a truck driver. You can rotate the pieces if you need be. If need be. Uh, rotate what? I don't even know what pieces he's talking about. Do you? Cause I still have we still have the stump grinder. It's just it's all across the map. Well, we're probably gonna be running with whatever we get, cause there's been like nobody in here all day. Tim's been. Well, I gotta run the clock, but I'm just trying to get these stumps down a little bit more, so that way we don't have to worry about them being in our way. Yeah, we're doing wheat.
Oh, come on, I bet they are.
Well, what's the problem? We're over here in field 5. We got a new field to play with for a little while. Do a couple streams on it. Nah, you're good.
Now I gotta destroy it.
It's alright.
Destroy the big beaver.
It's planted, I just gotta run the clock like I said. I said I was running the clock for a reason. Yeah, we'll have to spray.
Oh, destroy each other's food.
I just didn't want these things to be a pain in our booty. The wood, when you picked up, you can rotate using LB or right joystick. I didn't know that, actually. I don't think you can. Can you rotate the log when you're picking it up? Yes, yeah, you can still rotate the saw either direction.
Bro, I'm green. I was coming.
It's always been that way. I've never noticed a difference in.
Serious?
I was always able to rotate one side. Maybe I just didn't notice it too much because I never had an issue with it. Excuse me.
Oh, that's not fair.
Of what?
You don't listen, you're in big trouble. You're not giving Daddy a hard time tonight. You are to listen. And if you whine more than 5 minutes on this game, you are done. And I don't care if it's before 7 o'clock.
Not yet, but she's going there.
We both could be on the same team.
Elk said hi.
There's a shark or there's drift.
Come on.
You're supposed to be with each other. I'm team shark.
Go store it in the pigs, I guess.
But you're not trying to be here. Got it.
Well, look at the lineup.
What do you do here?
What lineup are you looking at, Cummins?
Oh,
Oh yeah, they're ready to rock and roll. Hopefully I got these stumps down enough where we ain't gotta worry about it no more. It's saving. I figured it would. We've been in here long enough for a save.
What
All
is
right.
it? Tractor?
Yeah. So I gotta run the clock. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Clingers! I'm taking these clingers. Oh, is this one clinger? No, no. Oh.
We'll probably have to do some chores real quick, Elk, just so we don't have to worry about them. Because we won't have to run the clock for a while after this, because most of our fields are just sitting here. Um, and the reason why a lot of these fields are just sitting here is because I'm kind of trying to draw out the time on these maps to hopefully pray we get some better maps, because these maps are about done with their lifetime. We've pretty much done almost everything and anything. That too, but that's always what we deal with. Got over 100 something guys on this team, and not one of them has been here today. Elk's been going through some stuff, that's why he hasn't been here. Me and him have had our discussion. He's here today because he knows we got to get work done. He's got people watching just like we do. Mm-hmm. 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 Because he did something. He did something I was kind of hoping most of the guys would do. Start telling people about us and being proud of to be a part of this team and being a part of a
Hey, get off my curb. See how you like
Yes,
this?
you do. That's why I said it.
Bro, I can't make it. I can't eat it.
All right, so I ran the clock. The wheat has popped up. I got to run the clock till daytime because there's no way in heck we're gonna be able to spray this in the pitch black dark, which is gonna happen another hour game time. So give it a few minutes. We can get stuff ready. We're gonna have to run over, do some basic chores. No, that's fine. We just gotta wait till the clock's done anyway. So so much for commitment. No. Here's the thing. A lot of our guys on the team are farm guys. Oh yeah, we got money from the biogas. I forgot about that because we sold slurry the other day. Our property maintenance has went up though. We're like almost 3 grand in property maintenance, but that's because of all the buildings, the animals, the equipment, all of it. Even though you repair it, you're still getting charged for it. It'll just be more if you don't keep up on the repairing. No. So the reason why probably some of our guys are here, one, they're probably still working, some of them. Some of them have homework, some of them are still in school doing sports. And I have a few guys that are probably starting to plant their fields for this season, so their families are really busy because they're farm people. So
Yeah,
I'm kind
it
of
doesn't make
expecting
very
it right
much
now.
sense, Zero.
When harvesting time comes for the year, I most guarantee there'll hardly be anybody on because they're gonna be all on hot hands on deck. So
You know what I've never understood?
what?
Why you would work on a farm and as soon as you're done, come home, sit in front of a game and farm even more?
Because they love to do it. I don't really see them
Obviously.
complain about it too much. I think they love doing what they're doing. So,
Hey, get out of
Trust me, I wish I was working on a farm.
but because of their farm knowledge has helped the team. Me just being good at video games has just made me the way I am. So, I never worked on a farm. I don't think I've been on farms, but I've never worked on them.
Tell you, one of the funnest things is that do bales for a day.
Mm-hmm.
My buddy, he
That'll
started out
never
working on
happen.
a farm, and they were like, "Well, you're
Yeah.
going to have to pick bales up off the field and put them on the trailer." And he
Well, let's
worked
see.
5 hours. By the end of the day, he was crying
Yeah,
because it gets tiring.
it does. It does. Because they're like 80 pounds a bale.
Oh, that's why.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I know. Trust me. I know. I've heard stories. My dad grew up on a farm. Um, I grew up around farms. Uh, Stayed in a few farmhouses here and there. All right, Gundam, you're gonna help Elk spray. I'm gonna do the chores. If you guys get done spraying before I get done with the chores, we're gonna all get the chores knocked out. We're gonna run. Well, crap. We're gonna run the clock again. We're gonna be doing chores twice. This is gonna be great. Uh, I've cleaned out the cow barn. It's kind of fun. Oh, I'm sure I'd be wearing a mask though, till I got used to the smell.
Oh, this is Ice King's thing. Bro, you could easily hit me.
But I get used to the smells pretty quick, so.
Oh, you won that.
Um,
Come here. Come on in.
so you asked who on the team does it? Okay, so Karma's grandparents own a beef farm. They run cattle. They used to do other stuff. I believe they're working on dairy again. Not that bad once you get used to it. Right. Bo does. He works for multiple farms. Scott doesn't do it anymore, but he did work on multiple farms as well.
And we will take that apple near me.
Country runs. They do about everything. Yeah, I think Country's farm does everything on his family's farm. Uh, in fact,
Where's my red shirt?
Ghost does a few things on his family farm. Um,
Because I know I had another red shirt that was.
but I do know they were mentioning they were spraying lime, they were spraying pesticide, and they were spraying fertilizer just before they even started planting. I know they've been having a lot of hang-ups, some of them.
This shit in my chair better get out.
All right.
Oh,
Can you guys see, or do you need me to go lighter or more time?
That's perfect.
You good? All right. I'm going to tab over to. I forgot. I still have trees to get rid of too. Oh, the stump grinder is over here. Sweet. Let me try something real quick before I do animals. I thought I parked all that stuff back. Whoopsies. Make sure you guys run around the map too and let your stuff render in. Scope, welcome in. And Scope, thank you for the host. Yeah, we're streaming today, guys. I'm sorry about yesterday, how we cut short. I had some stuff to take care of. Yeah, 19.8, and believe it or not, this is not the first skid steer we've had with the stump grinder. I believe I've had 2 or 3 other ones with this many hours on it. I intend to trade in the equipment after 20 hours because of the maintenance cost. It's outrageous to deal with. I totally ran over the stump. That's cool. Didn't mean to, though. Fingers crossed I can get rid of this now. Oh, look at that. We're at least going to get rid of this one. Ah! I learn new things on this map every day of how it's designed. It's not glitched, it's just not rendered for him yet. That's because everything hasn't rendered in Gundam. The best thing to do is tab around like 60 times. That's what I did at the one time on the one farm that we were working on. So apparently, when we cut those, we didn't cut them short enough. Oh, mama. Hey, lift up the sprayer all the way up. You don't need it all the way down. If you can't see what you're doing, you need to really work on that. But on the bright side, we don't have to... Wow, I'm getting sprayed all over. I hope that doesn't really kill somebody in real life. Because I would have just got dosed in spray fertilizer just now. Maybe for you it would have. Not for me. That would have sucked. Well, I will have to let Karma know that you can get rid of these stumps. You just got to cut them low enough. I think what it was is we cut it so high it was still a dead part. If you guys haven't noticed, there was a color difference after I cut these. It could if you are... It could if you are exposed to it for many years. Oh, okay. I'm just saying, like, realistically, if I got dosed like that, like I just did, it would probably do the same thing. Ah, dee dee dee. Eh. Dee dee dee. I've also noticed when you log out of a game, some of your trees that you can't get rid of, you can get rid of afterwards. I don't know what it is. Some of them are just glitched. And I have a feeling we're going to come across that problem more and more. So far, I haven't come across one I couldn't cut yet. So you elk and Gundam tonight. So far, yeah. That's alright. We'll manage for now. I used to run server at 17, we used to run servers with only 4 guys with just about as big as fields as we're doing now, so we find our way to manage. Yeah, and it was like every time we streamed. I've done fields huger than this with 2 people, so. Yeah, better than just me, but worst comes to worst. If the guys were busy, well, I would understand, so. Of course, I do ask them, hey, where were you today, you know? Or what did you do today, so that I have an idea of why you were gone. Because I know it's just a video game, but it's also a business on this team. This is a business. We're all going to make a name for ourselves, one way or another. And that is why, Elk, I said, lift it up, my friend. Gundam sneezing his little brain off. Whoa. Excuse me. What's up, guys? Welcome in. I'm finally getting rid of these stumps, which is a good thing because that means we can. I thought we did. We might not have. I think we ran out of time. We could, but I don't want to. We made enough money to. I don't really need the other fields though. There's no purpose for them right now. I don't mind. I Wranglers, but not the cargo one, or not the cargo ones. What are they called? Carpenter ones. I don't care for. I wear the other ones. But they changed my brand. They changed some stuff about it. Kind of made them thin and crappy, so I've been sticking with the pair I have. Oh, there's a stump. I can't believe that sprayer is empty. Somebody didn't use it. Or somebody used it. I don't know. What's up, Candy? Then that means, Gundam, you're using too much. The sky, right on. Hoping I got all these stumps that we cut out of here. Nope, there's one. Kind of hard to see them. I've never ran any of our tractors out of fuel. And we use them all for a while. All these trees we can't get rid of. It kind of sucks. Right now I'm playing a guessing game to see if there's any more stumps, which there is. If you ran a diesel out of gas, oh, the amount of damage you could have done. No, I meant if you ran a diesel motor out of fuel, Same concept. You knew what I meant. Like I said, you run one of those out of diesel, you're asking for a lot, most likely some damage done to it because you're not diesels aren't made to go past a certain amount of fuel in a tank. That's why they always suggest you keep your if you got a diesel truck or anything diesel motor, you gotta keep it above a quarter. Because otherwise you're going to get water in the lines. Because most diesel has water in it more than fuel does. Which is why they gel up faster than regular vehicles in the winter. But even in the winter, they tell you for regular gas cars to keep your tank at least above half. I went the wrong way. Oops. Yeah. That's why, for instance, with our snowmobiles, we empty the tanks so that the tanks are not sitting there full of fuel. Because it makes more work for you if there's fuel sitting in those lines. Now, if you leave a little bit in there, just so the fuel filter has something to sit in, and it doesn't dry out, and then when fuel gets dumped on it, it doesn't crumble, it's okay to do that. No. Unless you're going to use it for a fire. I just noticed these things were really far out, and I was curious why. We had a map, believe it or not, it was kind of funny. I had a map that I was playing on. It was multiplayer. It's not a stream map, but the combines rolled back themselves. It was weird, and I think it was because it was like on a slight incline, and I didn't notice it until they started rolling out into the field, and I'm like, okay, but it took a while, so that's why I didn't notice it. And I'm like, did somebody not park these back right? So I sat there, and then I sat here and looked at the wheels one time, and I watched it roll back itself. I'm like, oh, so what I had to do, move the shed like forward or something, reset them in there, and then they stopped doing it. It was weird, isn't it? It was great. I know, that's exactly what I did. It's a runaway diesel, right on. Runaway combine is what it was. That's when you
Worse when a runaway
put a kill switch.
they go at full
It's
power.
time, son.
That's zero. You know how a diesel works?
These
A
zombies
diesel
are dead.
doesn't have an ignition source. It combusts on its own.
Zombies,
That's what.
meet your
That's why
little
cars
master.
don't. That's why you don't hear
Come
gas.
on, zombies,
You
let's
don't hear a
dare you to
diesel
fight
run
me.
away because
You're dead
what
in one
happens in
strike.
fires again?
But what? How would you take that
The
one to get
valves
rid of you
are
guys?
on with the thing so it'll
Guys, it
keep
takes a
running.
long time.
So we stop it.
Ooh,
But if you
yeah.
the air or
Yeah.
because you can't get rid of the
I'm
ignition
showing
source
them.
because the
Destroy
diesel
houses.
combusts on its own.
Huh. Nice to know.
Ooh, you
All
want
right.
my dad?
Diesel runaways are so scary because they run at max travel.
Candy, thank you for the sparks.
Like going shut up right up my
Which is why, like I said, you put a cutoff part of your engine in there. Which is what that is. It will kill. It kills the motor.
a kill switch is for the electronics.
No.
Valve that
No.
you want to shut down the
Mm,
engine.
that's basically what it is. It shuts the motor off. It'll turn the fuel pump off.
That
I'm pretty sure there's a kill switch on just about everything.
but I
Oh, of course. That's like anything.
it's literally
And if it's, and of course, if it's in neutral, that's just even worse. Or not neutral, park,
yeah, and it has
to relieve it.
option sets there.
So it revs up the RPMs, right? I've had that
And
happen.
it has built however
I had a snowmobile do that. Me and my dad were working on a sled, and I was sitting on it because we had to let it run so we can adjust the carb. Well, he accidentally adjusted it a little, either too much or too less, and it opened the carburetor wide open. So guess what happened? The sled took off. I went for a ride, but guess what? I never left the sled. I s- I floated around like I didn't have very much distance to the road, and of course, you know, if I would have hit that road, that would have been it. That sled would have been bad. So yeah, I had enough distance to take a wide enough turn, get it turned around, and manage to get to finally reach down to turn the key. Because there was no kill switch on that sled. It was a key you had to turn it off with. That would have sucked. Of course, if I was smart enough, if it well, if uh if it didn't have a key to turn it off, I would have had to lift up that hood and pull one of those spark plugs. If not both, it would have killed it instantly. Because it would just, that would have been it. There's no power run to that motor. Alright, clean that one. I believe I cleaned the pigs. me check this one again. I don't know if I did this one again. Let's see. I think I got all the manure. Alright. Killer will probably not be here tonight, guys. He is back to working on the farm, on a farm that he works for. I believe they are doing chaff. They've been waiting for the rain to die down and dry up so they could get back to what they were working on. So I'm pretty sure he did say something yesterday that he probably wouldn't be here because he is working. Which, if that's the case, that means we probably won't see too much of Killer right now. So, oh, I'm sure summer's gonna be a interesting one for the team. Because I know a lot of you guys are gonna be. You know, you gotta have a permit for that supposedly now. Is what they is what I heard. I don't know. Somebody said it that you gotta have permits for that kind of stuff now. What's up, Jeff? How are you? How you been? I heard that. Somebody told me that, and I was like, "You serious? How are the kids supposed to make any money?" Yeah, supposedly they're gonna. You gotta have like permits or something on lemonade stand, lemonade stands, and I don't know how true it is. So somebody's gonna have to do some research and let me know if it's true or not. But somebody told me from the team, one of the team members. I think it was Fluff that told me that's what they're starting to do. I think it was Fluffy that told me that. So if it came from Fluffy's mouth, then that means I believe they said it was for lemonade stands and for cutting grass for people. What else did they? What else was it for? Some other stuff. They were gonna tax the kids or something for lemonade and stuff. They were gonna make it a law. I don't know how true it is. Shut the front door? I know. I hope it ain't true. I hope it ain't true because that's really gonna put a damper on. I really hope it ain't. Can't tax anyone under 18. Well, comments unfortunately they can. They can tax anybody that has money. I believe it was gonna go worldwide for that. This is new Bartelshagen, guys. I'm cleaning this one up too as I go. I don't know how true it is, so I want somebody to do some research. But I was told that by somebody. I didn't believe it either, but that's probably what's gonna happen because that's the way this world's going and coming to. So
Because he's outside.
kiddo, chill. Well, I think that's kind of silly if they're gonna force little kids to tax them for lemonade. When I heard that, I was like, that's insane. Yeah, I heard that too. It's legal in some places to have a lemonade stand without a permit. I just can't remember what. Just can't remember the exact places. They're saying in front of in front of their own homes, is what they were. Property don't mean nothing these days anymore. I've tried. Trust me on that one. They they went around and gave people tickets, including my mom and dad, for parking slightly over the sidewalk because our driveways were so small at the houses over there, and you could barely fit 2 cars in the driveway. Yeah. Later, Candy, and later, Jeff. You guys have a good evening. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out. Depends on whatever you're doing. They were giving people tickets for basketball hoops in their driveways, or at the, or if they were hanging in the road because the kids were playing in the road. I'm not kidding. Literally, these driveways were only designed for a very small car, and you couldn't even have 2 vehicles if you really wanted to. Unless you took most of your front yard away just to make driveways, which we had to pretty much. Oh, I don't know. They were ticketing people. They were knocking. The cops literally literally go around and not. If you didn't listen to their warning the first time, they were knocking your basketball hoops into your yard. I remember that when I was a kid. Now, and then they were going around and ticketing anybody that had a boat in their front yard. Because, well, let's see, they had RVs in their front yards, they had boats, trailers, anybody that had a trailer. Because the one guy down the street, my dad's friend, has a really big, like, yacht that he had plenty of room to park in his front yard. And they told him he couldn't have that, he needed to hide it in his backyard. Luckily, his backyard was big enough to hide it, but, you know, that's kind of BS in my opinion. It wasn't harming nobody. Oh, it's an eyesore is what they said. Yeah, the pop-up sheds? I gotta get one for around here. What's up, Devil? Comments, thanks for the sparks. Oh, yeah. I said no. Why are you gonna whine? You're already starting your whining. Yeah, I'm trying to get some chores caught up. For the most part, everything's good. Yeah, that's right. Some people can't even have their own stuff in their own yards. Yeah. They complained about the boat being in the driveway for the longest time. So my dad and my brother were forced to, thank God my dad had a riding lawnmower that can hook up a hitch. They were forced to back it into the backyard and put it behind the pool. Oh, it gets better. So there's a sidewalk that walks up to my mom and dad's porch, but the main sidewalk goes in front. So technically that sidewalk is ours. It isn't really the city's. They had a big thing about my dad parking his motorcycle on that sidewalk that went across the grass. Even though nobody used it because the mail... Oh, we weren't allowed to. Yeah. Yeah. I've heard we've had to deal with a lot of things. It's crazy how how people around here were forced to park their vehicles. They literally had to take all their grass out of their front yards and put concrete down through their whole front yard just so they had parking space, and they were parking right up on their houses because there was no room. I'm not even kidding. The driveways and the garages were so small in this area uh, that my dad took his garage out because it was ridiculously small. You couldn't use it. So what we do, we turn it into a rec room. Turned it into a rec room and built a really big shed for all the toys in the backyard. Luckily, the backyard was big enough for that and stuff. No, we can barely fit two. The driveways are so small from the houses, you can barely fit my mom's Cruise behind my old Cavalier. And those were small vehicles.
Bye, guys.
I don't have to worry about it anymore because I live in an apartment behind my mom and dad, so my parking isn't an issue anymore. Plus, it's private property, so they can't really do anything anymore. Can somebody come help me with chores for a minute? Just touch them up.
No.
I hear it.
I gotta know what's gonna.
Wait for it.
I feel stuck.
It gets better.
I think we gotta do some filling up and stuff on stuff. I think I did all the cleaning, I think. Maybe I forgot the pigs though. Nah, so what happened was, I believe if anybody's heard about the Arsenal ever, that was in not Wilmington, in Illinois. If you guys have ever heard about the arsenals from the 50s for, I believe it was World War II, they built a bunch of houses for the employees and their families so that they were closer to the base. They weren't designed to stay here for long, so that's why they were so small. These houses have been here since the 50s. So they weren't really designed to stay. Now that they're actually been here for longer than that, because they actually made them homes. Uh, you got to do a lot of reconfiguring and making it roomy, because all these houses around here, most of them are only 2-bedroom homes with very small garages. Candy, thanks for the host. Yep, yep. So when families moved in that were more than I don't like me and my brother never had our own room. We always had to share a room because the house was small.
Serious?
The backyards were big. The backyards were giant. But in order to expand, they were going to have a fit about it because uh, certain like building structure things, I don't know, it was stupid. A lot of the houses around here don't even have basements. They have crawl space. Old crawl spaces. Like we're talking non-concrete. You gotta be on the dirt, laying on your belly. All right, I think I got all the cows. I got all the. All right. Oh yeah, what's that? Yeah, there is no basements to the houses around here. None. Right. Grab the semi and start feeding them, Gundam, from the silo. Stellar, welcome in. Thank you for the sparks. How are you today? Everything out of the silo. You gotta look at your map.
Got it.
Right on, right on. I noticed you left the team. Last I looked. We were missing somebody and I went through the roster and I found out it was you for some reason. No big deal, I was just curious what happened. Stellar. I'm doing just fine today too. Yeah, it says you left because I looked. You can look for yourself if you didn't insure yourself to let yourself know. I was surprised. I was like, oh, okay. Um, yeah, I was just giving you a heads up. I don't know if something accidentally happened with your account or something, or it went haywire or something. I got to find our other semi because I got to help Gundam with water and stuff. You gotta dump it in the pigs. You ever done pigs? Okay, well that's good. Then dump the rest back in the silo. We're driving in pickle. Yes, sir. Yo. No. You should know that by now. No, I'm good. Especially after the fiasco I had to deal with my dad. Me good. 'Cause I'm sure I was part of it. Welcome back, Cummins. Mm-hmm. Where's Pickle at been lately? That's a good question. I haven't heard from him in a couple weeks. I don't know. Got stuff going on, I guess. I don't keep track of the guys all the time. I know they have lives to do. And I can't expect them to be on all the time, but you know. And I really ain't gonna expect it from Pickle because he's helped me out numerous times. And late into the night, so. I'm assuming he's got stuff going on. I do know he was working on a new job, so that could be it. Somebody parked this over here, and that's not even where the milk is. Yeah, that's weird. It says I'm part of the team, but not. Must be on the system glitch. Try to join the party, Stellar, just to see if it works. If you're on your Xbox. Yeah, let's just see. Cause yeah, just like his says anonymous for some reason. Well, it worked, Stellar. Huh. Weird. Yeah, that's very weird. I don't know. Said we were missing a member. Welcome back, Gundam.
No, dude. No.
What, Cummins? What's up? Yeah, I'll have to look into that for you, Stellar. I don't know what happened. Does it say you're following it? Huh. I'll have to look. Alright, I'll double check. No, I got it. I'll do it later. It's not a big deal. It had to do glitched. It does that sometimes. Sometimes it kicks my admins off the team, and they're like, okay, what happened? I'm like, oh, it glitched? That's what I'm guessing. Yo, yeah. Did you guys know they might be upping the prices on Xbox Live? But I figured out what it is. I figured out what it is. So, um, people that get Game Pass and they want a year of it, so they don't have to worry about it coming out every month or using gift cards, they're going to bundle it up to $180 a year. Which is exactly, because it's $10 a month times 12. So that's 120. And you got $60 for Xbox Live a year. What do you mean what's wrong with my voice? Yeah, they're going to bundle it. So, we got to see what that is. A robot took over. You guys should redo your stuff because I just checked my audio and it's good for me. Try to do refreshing, guys. I went the wrong way. Just realized that. Gundam, you know you gotta feed those pigs more than just one crop, right? I don't know. I was also checking my audio on my computer, so you might have heard that. Ten-4 Cummins. So what's new, Stellar? Right on. Right. Why aren't these stupid cows taking this? Oh, there he goes. the fill points on these barns for these cows is like goofy. All right, it's gonna do a save so I can check and see what else we gotta do. And I gotta check the spraying too. Oh, so far everything's good. I didn't water those? I thought I watered all of them. Huh. I'll have to go water the cows. Pigs are good. Pigs are good. You're done. So I just gotta water them and then we're ready to run the clock for getting those crops done. I'm going to be right back. Yeah, we're doing the animals, keeping up on chores. Yeah, I don't know where Andrew is. Andrew hasn't been around lately, and if I had to guess, I'm assuming he lost his Xbox again. Yeah, somebody takes it away from him. Can I fix my mic? What is wrong with my headset? Are you sure it's not on your end? It's gotta be on his end. Alright, so what's it high priced? Hmm. Okay. Sorry about the screeching, guys. I was checking the audio. No. No. How old do you think I am, Mr. Elk? Good grief. I'm not no. I was born in the 90s, buddy. I was too born in the 90s. You said 70s, 80s, I'm in the 90s, my friend. Scope, you have a good one. We'll see you later, bud. Big country, welcome in. Nah. Nice to know you think I'm that old, my friend. Nice to know you think I'm that old. Nice. That's awesome of you. Yo, what's up, country? For 3 hours, and then I had to go do some things. So we gotta make up 3 hours of Sea of Thieves on Saturday. No big deal. No, it did not. I don't know where he's getting a robot from. He must be having internet issues today, cause I'm checking my own stream off my computer. Alright, we started running the clock. Cool. Are you talking to me, Elk? Man. even remember. Q&A.
Q&A about zero, guys. Q&A
The
about
cell
zero.
phones weren't really a thing until like 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Age?
I'm getting a
Age
message
people.
from Jeff. I don't know why. Mine was playing Nintendo or PlayStation 1 because that's when that all came out. That's when everything started to go towards video games.
The good old days. Okay.
Hi.
No.
Hi.
That wasn't. That was around the.
We're waiting for my.
Man, I don't remember because I never had to deal with any of that.
This is my friend. We gotta wait for him to like be back on his mic. He's at his mic right now.
Terra
Yeah,
Nova or ISAT?
he's probably using the restroom. I don't know.
Hmm. Elk, that is nowhere near ready. Turn that thing off. You're wasting fuel. Oh, I know. Don't drop straw, so make sure you're turning the straw off.
So
Turn the straws all off on them, Elk. Yes. What are you doing? Don't cause any problems for the team, so I hope it ain't what you're doing.
yeah,
All
we don't
right.
have enough rebounds. I wish we could give me a round.
If they okay.
The red one.
Oh, brother.
It's 30. Oh man, rats.
Don't do it.
I
Get the dang thing out of the field too. What is wrong with you? I see you're bored. No. Well, you gotta wait for it to run. The clock, and I didn't even look at that. See if you guys missed any spots. Oh, good work. Good work.
don't.
Yeah, Scope, it's on your end, like I said, my friend.
I'm sorry, Team Charger. It's either we play or you don't want that play. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Ah,
Yes. I'm sorry. It was either him coming to play. It was either him playing or you leaving.
it's okay.
He's still in the party though.
Don't worry. That's why I check with my computer. All right. We will see you in a little bit. I don't know. Usually if audio acts up, I usually know about it because I will check my computer myself because I have stream running off my computer so I can see everything and type if I need to.
Nice.
We'll have to do animals after harvesting
Hey, come here.
or
No,
before
what is
harvesting.
that?
Probably before so we don't have to worry about it.
What is that skin?
Why would I need to type? I don't know. Sometimes I have to.
What?
Usually, yeah.
I told him, let's go for a mountain. I'm landing a mountain.
No, I have my laptop running. Uh, to get all the background and stuff, you have to have your computer running because you have to run other programs.
Oh, he's got
Xbox doesn't run those. It only runs one program.
got a blue AR. Oh, bro, I have an AR.
No, I said it only. Oh boy. No, what I said was, is Xbox runs one program, the computer runs the rest. I don't know if Xbox does or not, but you have to do most of your settings on a computer for Mixer. You can't really do it through Xbox. Oh, it's gonna rain, so we're gonna run the clock even more now. Great. Because none of the crops are ready to go. Cool! That's gonna suck. That means we are doing animals immediately.
Think I'm a pro. Right. Why did you think I was a pro? I could have killed him with stinker.
That's great. That's great.
Let's do another match. Let's play salty again. What'd you get for Easter?
What is so unrealistic? Us waiting on the crops
Let's
to
play
grow?
salty and you land with me on mountains, okay? I could barely even get loot. Bro,
Karma's off work.
Bro, I couldn't even get finished looting that mountain. There's probably still loot up there. Why'd you take
Well, technically, I don't think it's realistic to really be harvesting in the rain. I would have to ask the farm boys. Most of the guys don't run in the rain. A light sprinkle, sure, but not downpouring rain.
either he was gonna leave or you were gonna get kicked. But don't. I know. I was pretty.
Yeah, seasons I can care less about because it was a big waste in 17.
Yeah. Yeah, mountain. At the top, you get the one below the top. No, don't go all the way to the bottom.
Well, apparently Karma said he used to run in downpours, so I don't know.
Oh yes, there's a top up here.
I didn't think it was good on the machines.
That's my team.
I knew it was gonna rain,
You take that blue egg.
so now we're gonna be running here. Well, you guys want to keep up a little bit on the chores? I suggest we go. Some of us tab over there,
Oh my gosh, bro, there's always
because now we're gonna have to wait at least a whole day for this rain to go away. I hate the rain on this game. Sometimes. I tell you what, it rains more on this. Well, actually, no. I'll take that back. It rains, I think, a little less. What? 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 Right. Gotcha. I work on my dad's farm. It is 124 acres. Wow, that's a decent size. Wow, it's gonna go from rain to cloud. That's awesome. Really hope it stops raining before. Yeah, we're gonna have to do chores before we harvest. The song "Rain is a good thing" by Luke Bryan is playing in my head. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what Elk was trying to tell me.
Oh, SMG ammo.
Really, gentlemen? Must you? I will not.
Yeah, I don't want you taking all my.
We have 3 fields. We run Case. Right on.
It's only got 7
I
spare.
love Case. Case is one of my favorites.
Let's go house. Let's go to that house. Let's not play. Where's that house?
Yeah, it's big enough.
Where's my number 2? Come on. Yeah, do that. Oh, seriously? You want
I, you know what this reminds me of though, with the daylight looking like this?
that build?
It's like the sun's out when it's raining, kind of thing. Or if you guys have ever noticed where it rains on one side of the road and not the other. Yes, on our old farm it was 64. Oh. So it's a upgrade from... It's more land than what you used to own, per se. So it's a lot to you guys going up, yeah. Yeah, Karma's grandfather runs beef cows now. I believe they were working on probably doing dairy again, I think is what you told me, right, Karma? If I remember right, you said you guys were working on the dairy barn again because it hasn't ran in so many years. You said that the other day. We got a harvester. What do you mean you got a harvester? You guys went and bought a harvester? 'Cause you guys didn't have one for the longest time. You sold it, I thought. What kind did you get? An Oliver harvester. Oh, okay. Alright, the rain has stopped, I think. Kinda. Nice. We have, I think, about 65 cows, I think. Are they beef cows or dairy cows?
There, take some. I have 7 spare now.
Dairy, okay. For what?
There. I need some. I have. No, I have 57. I have 59 spare. I need shotgun kills. I only have 7 spare. Nice. Let's just go. Come on. Don't give me all your shotgun kills. I'll take that shit over there. It's fine. Bro, can I have that shit spare?
Alright, we need to go do animals before we do anything yet. Black Sheep made John Deere 90 skidder or skid steer loader. Yeah, knowing our luck, it'll be double or triple slotted, so we won't probably be able to use it anyways.
Oh, bro, Bill, no.
I'm kind of learning that about the John Deere. It ain't worth using it no more. No, it's not. Not for slots. I'm worried about slots for everybody on the servers because We need more equipment than just two things. So.
Right? There we go. Go. Let's go for it. Go.
Making sure there was none underneath that.
No. No what? That'll stop like that. What?
Yeah, because if you haven't noticed, country, Wrangler went to that crap, and I haven't bought a pair of jeans since then because of that. I was very mad when they did that.
Oh, I like pianos, but I didn't play it.
Oops. Didn't mean to run into that. Sorry, Elk.
Hey,
Well, I thought I wasn't going to be in your way, so that's why I was going around you.
you told me, oh, yes. I don't get why.
How did I know that was going to happen? How did I know that was going to happen? Every time.
Yes. I'm like,
Come on.
wow.
There we go.
Bro, it's too many.
Yep, I fixed it. Happens every time. What's up, Gramps? Welcome in. My It's overplayed. That's why it drives me nuts.
I don't know, but
It's too overplayed. It's overplayed.
ha ha! I just killed a guy with a trap. He's just like, I'm gonna go kill you.
My Easter was alright. I spent most of it by myself because my kid decided he wanted to go to his grandparents' house instead of hang out with dad. And the wife had work, so. Yep, I sat here by myself.
No, dude, I just placed a trap down and two people are like, let's go. And they just, yeah, I'm just like, I placed a trap down and two buddies are just like, let's go.
He's wound for sound tonight. I would like to see some white tractors, I think. I've seen. You never heard of the tractor brand called White? No, it's it was like the older version of what Case and New Holland are. Yeah, but they used to be international. Now they're just Case International. They merged companies. Gotta learn your homework.
No, he could be a pro.
The only reason why I know about white tractors is I learned most of it from, well, watching some YouTubers that ran them and I've watched some of them ran in the farms around here. Just like a gleaner. I've seen gleaner. Some of you may not know what a gleaner is. Supposedly we're supposed to get those as a mod. I don't know how true it is, but yeah, I know you do, Karma. I know you're gonna upgrade yours and build it back up. Did I clean everything? Did you clean them? They were all on the trailer. Well, we got a full pallet sitting there. If you can't double stack them, let me know, cause I'll double stack those pallets. Yep, rain stopped, so the fast time stopped, but chores gotta come first. Otherwise, they'll never get done. Ghost is home from working on the farm for now, till he gets told to go do something else. Usually how it goes. You give. Well, that would be the smart thing to do. You mean, you want to be able to unwind, not have to. I personally, honestly, when I was working, I didn't like to take my breaks because once I took my break, I didn't want to go back to work. So if I stayed working, I would take my breaks at the end of the day where I could just sit there and chill and then go home. So there was times I didn't really take my lunch break or my breaks when I used to work, cause I couldn't take my break because once I took my break, I didn't want to do anything after that. I'd rather get the work done and be done, and then take a break. My wife's the same way. She doesn't like to take breaks either at her job. She's like me. She likes to get the work done and go home. She got a promotion. She's now pretty much a manager now at Walgreens, I want to say. They don't call it manager. They say some type of lead or something. Huh? Did we get all the manure picked up? Alright. There's still other stuff we gotta do though. Alright, what's up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream, Henta? Hanta? I'm butchering that person's name. Hentai, is that what it is? I hate when people abbreviate their gamer tags. It drives me nuts. Which is why I'm turning people's gamer tags up, because I hate saying the whole thing. It drives me insane. Kiddo, tone it down. You're loud. They can hear you in stream. Elk, don't start. Don't antagonize him, because you know what'll happen. Did I do this one already, or did I do the other one? I did this one already. No, that's fine. That's fine. He's been warned to be quiet. He can talk, but he's got to talk quieter.
Alright, where do you want?
Yeah. I can leave that right there, actually. Where is the water trailer? Oh, we already did the water. That's right. Don't worry, next month every Fortnite player is going to be crying, because it'll be gone.
Now, please.
It'll be gone because all the publicity that's been going on. Alright, it's going to save. I got to check the animals and see what else we need to do.
Let's land here.
No, they're being sued by multiple people. Multiple companies, yes.
Bro, I just got hurt.
Chickens never got cleaned.
They caught
I cleaned the sheep, though.
what?
They need to be fed.
I'll take it. Oh, I just found a name on actually. Sorry. Then what we need that one.
Yes, PUBG is also another one that is, I had a feeling Elk did that. He got bored. I know what you did. The skid steer is in the skidder.
Usually I try to make it like
Yeah, I know you was you. You get bored too fast.
I also don't buy those
Birch, I think that's how you pronounce it. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the stream and thank you for the support. How are you today?
Bro, where are you?
Right on, right on. Doing alright. Feeding our animals before we start doing harvesting. Because if we don't do it now, it'll get worse and then it'll take longer to get them done.
Off right there? I have one.
Yes, I really do think it's worth it. My team I spend practically every day, almost all day on Farm Sim. We stream Farm Sim at least 24 hours out of the week. Sea of Thieves is 6 hours out of the week. Which
Okay.
one day a week for that. Apparently they've been fed and been cleaned.
There's an ammo crate.
Kiddo, you're being way too loud. Shush. Yeah. Well, Karma, why do you think they're suing them? And I said this as soon as I saw that season. They copied everything Sea of Thieves does, which is shooting people out of the cannons and the whole pirate thing. I knew that was coming. That game, that's all that game does. That's why Fortnite is a crap game. It's copied every game that I can think of. I don't know, PUBG or whatever. One of those two were first, whatever for that. But I do know for a fact they copied Sea of Thieves. I knew that right away when that season came out. I was like, really? Is what I basically said when I first saw it. I'm like, they copied Sea of Thieves. Those people are going to sue them so bad. And it's their own fault for stupidity. Me too, man. I've been playing Farm Sim since 15. I played 15 a decent amount. Never really got a lot of the maps because I started kind of in the middle of. Well, 15 came to Game Pass is what started me. And then I bought 17, and that's where it took off. See if these said Fortnite were mocking them. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh,
I never played 13, but I've watched enough of 13 that that's pretty good for me. It's alright. They've come a long way since 13. That I do know. Alright, did I get all three? Yep. So hopefully hopefully everything goes right, and we won't have to deal with Fortnite being on console anymore after next month. I believe it is May. Pretty sure it is. At the end of May or beginning of May, something like that. Alright, let's see. What else needs to be done? I gotta look. Chickens are done. Sheeps are done. Cows are done. Well, that pet. Alright, so far so good. Pigs need everything for food. Somebody didn't feed the pigs. Ugh. That's it. I'm right here. Well, what did you do, Elk, besides manure? You were exactly. So me and Gundam did all the chores. You did manure. No, it's not that you're poopy at it. It's just you don't want to do it. Come on, Elk. You could have just said no. It's because I'm lazy and didn't want to do chores. It's not hard. I would get bored not having something else to do. Blue22, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the stream, and how are you today? Also, thank you guys for the sparks. Very much appreciate it. Oh, the question of all questions. Can I join? 18 or older with working headset.
oh Lord.
I think I say at least 3 or 4 times a stream every day of the week.
Where are you at? Yeah.
Alright. So I fed them wheat.
Yeah, you might.
And if you meet all those requirements, then you will...
Somebody just said.
What if you're 17? Yeah, that's right. You're right, Elk. How long until you turn 18? Because we do make exceptions for the 17. Because,
It is God's spot.
but don't lie about it, because we will find out. Trust me, I've kicked a lot of people off this team that have lied about their age. Yep. We know right away if you're mature enough to be in here.
Where are they?
Because even some of my teenagers that are on the team are mouthier than my adults. They only behave when we're streaming because that's the requirement.
Yeah, I'm one of them. Hello. Hi guys in stream.
got hit by him. I didn't even.
4 years until I'm 18. Well, then why would you lie about your age and say you were 17? See, that's exactly the reason why we have the rules we have. You can't pull no fast ones on us. We know. We recognize a 14-year-old's voice very fast.
Yeah. Gundam.
Slate Diamond, crash it. What are you talking about, crash it? No. Why is there sugar beets in here? How did sugar beets get in there?
Actually, yes.
I didn't think that thing took sugar beets.
I don't know.
If it does now, that'd be
Oh no,
great,
but
because I would get rid of,
I gotta go and eat.
Alright, Al, go ahead. No, I'm just asking. No. We are professional farmers here, my friend. We don't, crash our stuff, unless it's by accident. This isn't a game. And please watch your language in stream. Otherwise, I'll have my moderator show you. If I had the game, I would join, but I got reported, so my mic don't work. Oh, well, when you get done, oh, it does hold it now. Since when? It never used to hold sugar beets. They must have upgraded that. Huh. Cool.
Hey, I gotta show you something.
Well, Gundam, grab, never mind. I'll just do it real quick. Well, the tractor is a different story. It is on a hill, and yeah, that thing is so light, it's really hard to avoid flipping that tractor. Like I said, it happens on accident, not on purpose. That's why we have so many rules, because I don't like trolls on my servers.
I gotta show you
Excuses.
I got two houses.
Okay. Whatever you say, Cummins. Hey, Slate Diamond, just like I said, just watch your language a little bit. Yeah, I know. I want to try something over here real quick. Might be able to get rid of these silos, which means I might be able to get rid of these placeables out of the mod hub.
Come back in and I'll show you what.
I do the same with the cutter. It's full. Okay. It doesn't hold much, but that's alright. Bah. Hey Karma, you in stream still? Oh, wrong spot. Hey, let's address somebody, please. Just look at stream and see who I'm talking about.
I'll show you.
10-4.
It's in this house.
Alright, it is empty. Nice to know those silos finally hold. Just let them know. In stream that you're watching him. And if he keeps it up, feel free to do what you wish. Oh wait, we need corn still, right? Okay, corn.
Dad, it's Dad. Hey, bro, what are you doing? Hey, let me get some milk.
Gundam doesn't have anything else to do. He's checking
Bro, I
the
didn't even have
we're getting low on corn.
Let's just fight here. But we have to get some
Rolling Dirty, can I join? Welcome to the stream. How are you today?
Bro, I think there's a
18 or older with working headset. If you have all those requirements, you will be pulled into a party from one of my team members to make sure that it isn't somebody from our team
Come here, there is.
that was kicked off the team and trying to come back in, because we've had that happen quite a bit.
There's a secret entrance here. Come here.
10-4, Karma. Works for me.
No, in this blue house.
Probably didn't need that much corn, but all will.
You know that one? Now you do.
That's alright, Cummins. Don't worry about it. That's why I have so many moderators, to take care of that. I don't think he wants to deal with as many moderators as I have on the stream. Trolls get you nowhere, my friends. All it does is get your accounts looking bad, because every time you get a report on your account, that's what happens. All it does is Mixer looks at it and goes, probably about 14 to 16 guys, including my wife. Which, if she pops in stream and sees that, she's not even going to question it. She's just going to address it.
Yeah, I need corner blue. I only have corner.
We are Xbox players. My team and I are from Xbox.
I only need a shot.
King O Rice, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciate it. Thank you for the support.
Right off the bat.
It's very much appreciated, my friend.
I said I need a
Karma, thank you for the host. Hold on, it's gonna save. I gotta see if we got all the. I think we might need some soybeans in there. I gotta look. I wish we can make mix. I wish we can make pig food and just store it. I do, but
what?
it needs corn, wheat, bar, soybeans. Okay. Yeah, and it also takes slots from you. In case you guys didn't know, if you buy anything that's palletized, if you buy a pallet, it takes a slot away from you. And until it's completely gone out of the trough, a pallet worth, it will hold that slot. So, for the longest time, when we didn't have our placeable seed and stuff, it sucked. Yes, from the silo it does. It does count. It counted when the moment it hit the trailer. It's you as a slot. Yep, I've already went through that. My guys and I struggled with that for a few months before we got silos. That's why we ended up just saying forget it and making pig food. I wish, like, you know how we make mixed rations? I wish there was a way to make the pig food and then store it. Yeah. You ask questions like that, I'm sure I'll have the answer. If not, one of my guys will. Your question was, Birch, was 19 is way better than 17. Yes, I would have to agree to that, to a extent. Some things they still need to work on. 10-4, Karma. I figured as much. Need to get... Modders need... Yeah. They do just fine. He got spooked the moment Karma showed itself, because they don't realize. And not to mention, one of those people watching is not only Karma, but my computer as well. So, I got always one person lurking, and you'll never know. Unless it says the streamers, which it usually doesn't anymore. Boxing Bug, what's up? Welcome in. I believe we are done with chores. We're going to start harvesting here in a minute. I got to check the chores.
Yeah.
One more time, just to double check myself. Alright, we're good.
I just keep finding pots. No, come to where I'm at. I'm just I've been like a ton in house.
Got him. Let me take the front one, just so we get these edges.
I have.
we didn't give away all our secrets. We're just helping people out because if you play multiplayer, the first thing that is going to be an issue for everyone is slots.
No, stop. No, I'm sorry. Online. Oh,
Well, you gotta think, these are live stream servers, so, well, it's live stream maps. I wouldn't say servers because we don't get our own servers like PC does. God, I wish we would, because man. We usually have about 6 guys on here at a time. Right now my guys are currently busy doing stuff, but they'll come in as they know we're on. Alright, I gotta see. Hopefully this doesn't drop straw, because I will be angry. Sweet.
why did
Make sure you don't drop straw. Because I don't want to drop straw. Alright, cool. Because I don't need straw. I have like 4 haylofts full of straw. King Rice. Thank you for the sparks. Very much appreciate it. Welcome in. How's everybody doing today? And the reason why we have so many vehicles is because we do a really big fields. In fact, 1 and 2 is one field. 3 and 4 is extended and combined it together. 5 is going to be by itself because I can't do anything with it yet. I might combine it to 6, but we'll see. We do really big fields. Our only cornfield is 11 and 10 combine it together. So I will do this for you guys so you guys can see exactly how big these fields are. They're extended. This one's bigger through here. We extended it somewhere in here as well, all through here. We have a grass field up here by itself.
got him? Headshot.
1 and 2 is combined it together. We got rid of most of the trees except for these 2 spots with rocks in it.
Oh, I hate you.
I deleted some of this field because there's a power line you can't go through. And right here because it was such a complicated thing because there's trees right here you can't go and cut down unless we do a little trick that I have, which is a pain in the butt. I forgot this field turned. So those are how big our fields are. On the horse aggravation map, the fields are even bigger than what we have here. Typically harvesting for us with 3 guys running and 2 truck drivers will typically take us about 4.5 hours, depending on what crop we're doing. Biggest combines in the game, and it still took us 4.5 actual hours to do. Full server of 6 people. Yeah, well, you probably didn't combine your field together, did you? See, we go bigger. Yeah, because actually field 7, I'm going to combine into field 6, I think. I think I'm going to make that even bigger, because personally it's not big enough for my liking. That's right. Go big or don't stream. Haha. No, it's go big or go home is what my motto is. My guys have learned that the hard way. Some of them used to love the harvest until they started streaming on the maps with the stream apps. And I purposely did that, made them bigger so that they would understand harvesting isn't what you think it is. It takes longer to harvest than it does planting. And you guys will see that today. We will be harvesting this wheat, probably the rest of part 1 and probably most of part 2's tonight's stream. So, chores are done. We won't be doing chores probably the rest of the day. I might have the guys check on them here and there. Yeah, we're doing 2 parts today.
This might go.
That's what I said. It's gonna be the rest of part 1 of harvesting, and probably most of part 2 we're gonna be harvesting, and then we'll probably be planting this field later tonight. Well, we'll see. We'll get some. Most of the maps have most fields combined it together, so it always takes 3 times 3 hours. Well, not all the fields are hard. Yeah. So some of the fields on some of the maps aren't combined it together. Oop, I filled up. My bad. I had a pop in my hand. I didn't even get to open it yet. You didn't fill up yet?
Bro, you could've
You gotta be close. I gotta get the truck. Cause we don't have a truck driver. Elk left.
Nope.
Alright, Birch, you have a good one. If you wouldn't mind, hit that follow button on your way out, my friend. Greatly appreciate it if you have not. Also, check out our YouTube channel, guys, and our Instagram. YouTube, the Zero TV Squad. Instagram, Zero TV Squad. Somebody forgot to put the in when we made it, so I have to go in and redo that eventually. You going to get the truck, Gundam? Okay.
So bad.
Yeah, planting for us takes almost all day, even with the biggest equipment, because that's how big I make the fields. You're talking really, really gigantic fields. Like I looked at Field 7 on the horse aggravation map, and a lot of people would probably think that field is big enough. I looked at it and went, nope, it needs to be bigger. I already did follow you. That was the first thing I did when I joined in. Oh, okay, Birch. Thank you so much for that. Very much appreciated, my friend. Like I said, check out the YouTube channel. We post all the streams to it. So whatever you miss from the time you go do your thing, and we will have the streams posted by at least early morning. And when I mean early, I stay up until about 2:30 my time in the morning. Bigger is always better in Texas. Right on. Alright, you should probably unload 2 Gundams so you don't have to worry about it on your... Okay. Yeah, but here's the thing, Cummins. Even with... Alright, Karma, sounds good. Even with big equipment, it still takes a long time. So, that's what I'm trying to tell you. The big equipment on this game, it honestly feels like you're using small equipment. The amount of how big I make stuff. Okay, so you guys are wondering why it shows that. Okay, let me stop here for a sec. I'm going to show you something. With this mod combine, I hate tracks. So you'll never see anything tracks on any of my stuff unless I'm forced to use it. So, with the dual tires, the back of this is up higher. Therefore, when you put a header on it, it goes front heavy. And it literally won't, you can't control it really. So, we were forced to put 3 weights on the back of these things to counterweight them.
Hey.
It still hooks up the header trailer if I ever needed to, which I usually don't, because I honestly like my headers on my combines ready to rock and roll. I will lower them down when we're done using them, but that's about it. So that's why. Good question though. I'm glad you're asking questions. That really makes me makes the guys and I feel good about what we do. Probably gives you ideas like, wow, I didn't know that you could do that. Yeah. So that's the crone weight. It is. Yeah. I can't remember what guy. One of the guys suggested it when we were harvesting because I mentioned that we were so front heavy was an issue, and I said, uh, this is a pain in the butt, something like that. And one of the guys goes, well, if we can hook them up to the wheel loader when we're doing trees, why couldn't we hook them up to these harvesters? And I went, that's a good idea. So I started having the guys go around. I bought them and I was like, all right. I had guys go grab them from the shop and bring them to us as we were harvesting. So we were testing them at one at a time. So it was like one weight, we tested it, still squirrely. I went 2 weights, still squirrely. 3 weights was kind of still squirrely, but not too bad. 4 was a little too much, so we just stuck with the 3. We typically run 3 harvesters for soybeans, wheat, barley, canola. We run 3 harvesters for that, and we run 3 harvesters for corn only. I don't like to do sunflowers. I'd rather do corn. If I have to do corn. Uh, Usually you'll see mostly soybeans and corn. When we get towards the end of a map, you'll start seeing us doing just wheat just to sell it. Because at this point, we're already to a point where if we needed to make money, we can just go harvest one of our soybean fields, and that's what reason why I make them so big. Because the way we have it set up is once we're done with the harvest, we will make $1 million each night from a harvest. Just soybeans. Doesn't even count corn. Corn we can make about around the 800,000 range on that one field alone on this map. On the other maps, we don't make as much because they're not as big, but that's alright. So I believe we have 5 total stream maps we play on. Estancia Lapacho, New Bartelshagen, which is this one, the Horse Aggravation one, and the Alps Panorama, the Northern Seas. Now you guys are probably thinking that map's tiny, it only has 5 fields. That's where you guys will have to watch this week because we took that map and went from 5 fields to like 14 of them. You talk about time, Cummins? What do you mean time? We aren't even close for part yet. We're still good. I got the time finally memorized on when part 2 should start occurring for streams. So 10-4 Cummins. I'm about to fill up again. We haven't made 2 pass. I've only made it. So this is my second unload, and we've not even made our first pass yet. Ooh, baby. I want to get rid of all these trees right here and expand the field this way and in front of me, even bigger. I'm thinking about it. We might do it. It might be a project just to keep us busy. Nah, we'll do it, sir. Yes, we are streaming tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, and then we have 3 hours of streaming to do for Sea of Thieves due to a family issue I had yesterday. And we only got to do 3 hours, which was part 1, which is no big deal. So we're only short 3 hours for the week. We typically stream 30 hours a week. If you're 18 or older with working headset and you can vouch to meet all those requirements, then yes, you can help us tomorrow. I know. Yeah, there's somewheres. Blastoise Pickle. Where's Pinky and Cherry? Well, there's Cherry. Yeah, there's Pinky. I gotta unload my combine now.
Oh, I didn't.
Alright, send me a friend request, King.
I'm gonna take.
And then we will talk to you after stream today, if that's possible. Be around, probably around 9:30 Central Time, if that's okay with you. And we'll talk to you, and then we'll see how you are, and then we will let you know tomorrow. Tomorrow is 4 o'clock Central Time,
Got blue.
or earlier.
Hit me. Got
It just depends on the day. If I can stream us early, then we will.
I got him.
And if I have all the people.
Get out of our base. Back away.
Nah,
No, I tagged.
not all the time. You'll be working then tonight? Yeah? Alright, just send me a friend request, and then I'll talk to you early tomorrow then.
Hey,
Around
wait,
11 or noon.
bud.
Because, like I said, I stay up late uploading videos for us for YouTube.
Here,
So,
I got some.
I don't really get up early, per se, unless I have to. Alright, no problem. Like I said, send me a friend request, and we will work something out. We'll get you in. I'm very easygoing. As long as you meet the requirements, we're good. But like I said, don't lie about your age, guys, because if you do, we will know. You're funny, Karma. Goofball. Shit it. Same old Karma. Yeah, I know. That's alright. He's the morale builder. Keeps everybody in good moods for the most part. I know he has done that for me for a couple of times. I've had some bad days, and he come in and knew I was in a bad mood, and he made me laugh, and then I was all good. Said something goofy or did something silly, or yeah, just yeah. Karma has his moments. Good old Karma. My gamer tag? Alright. There's my gamer tag for you. What about pizza? I love pizza. Why you gotta be like that, Karma, you jerk? What? What do you mean no? Alright, King, I got your friend request. Your mixer actually matches. That's awesome. Some people don't know how to change their mixer things, and they change their gamer tag, and then it's like, who's that? And then I get lost. And then the other guys do too, because they're like, who is this? I'm like, I don't know. Do you know how to change yours? You should know how to change it though. Okay. There's a guy on YouTube, his name is Sounds Like Pizza. That is the most silliest YouTube channel I've ever heard for a name. Tell me at least the YouTube channel is about pizza. Because that would be even more dumb if it wasn't. And don't say food, man. I'm hungry. I haven't ate today. Wife got me McDonald's there last night. I had 4 cheeseburgers, large fry, and a Big Mac. It was good. But because I ate all that, I haven't really been hungry today. So, because I ate it about 11 o'clock last night when I was working on YouTube stuff for us and working on the channel for Mixer. Almost. I don't know why. You know what? These trees are going to become a problem. I'll guarantee it. Now that I know you fill up right here. This is why we get rid of trees around the fields. It has that many subscribers. Wow. That's incredible. Yeah, I think... Oh, no. I went the right way. Jeez. We're going to fill up these trucks very shortly here. Yawn, yawn, yawn. Sorry about the yawning, guys. Well, my intention wasn't to eat the Big Mac last night, but... Garlic! 68. Welcome in. How are you today? Right on. We haven't made a full pass and we're almost filled up these trucks. I'm going to make this field bigger though. There's too much potential not to. I was gonna say, Gundam, you should have let me go before you unload yourself. Thank you. Very much appreciated. Beep. Get out of the way. This is new Bartelshagen on Xbox One. It is a free mod map in the mod hub. If you do not know how to find the mods, press down on your left joystick. You guys are probably missing mods and don't even know it. That's one thing they did change. They changed the mod hub and they like to hide the mods. So if you don't know that trick, then you'll be in trouble when future mods come out and people will have them. 18 or older with working headset. We'll take the two first truckloads. I'm not 18. I am 12. But I have. Okay, Garlic, you would go in my recruiting team, and you would hang out with the recruits, and we hang out with the recruits from the main squad on Saturdays and Sundays. Saturday we have 3 hours of streaming to do, and then I believe we will be working with the recruits. If you're interested in doing that, then you'd be able to hang out with us. My recruits aren't allowed on stream maps though. They're not allowed in stream because they're not old enough. Anybody that's 13 or above is only in the recruiting club for a month. Anybody under that will stay in there until they turn age 13. And that's right, Scope is also one of the recruits. He is in there as well. So you wouldn't be alone, Garlic. There's quite a few guys. There's Jeff, I believe. I believe Jeff is in recruiting. There's Scope. There's my son. Yep. His friends are in there. We have Ace Gecko, and we have Island. We have Prism. Quite a few of them. Send me a friend request, and I will put you in there if you would like. Frizz is in there too, I believe, also. Okay, Gundam, we're going to take the first two truckloads and put them in the silo. Actually, you know what? I need to check the other silo first. Cause I have that silo that's on this map. I have to check it, cause I think we got stuff stored in there, and I just don't remember. But now that I know that that silo actually holds sugar beets now, I don't know if it's just glitched and it's actually holding it, or if the other one will hold it. I gotta check. Cause if they upgraded that, that's one mod I can uninstall. Cause I won't have a purpose for it anymore. Excuse me. Why'd you do that? Do. I filled this one up faster. It's at 86%. I might just put that other harvester away because there's no point in having it. Nah, that's alright. We'll let it sit there for now. I'm gonna need the other truck though. Pinky? Yeah. The truck's full. I'm gonna set it to the side for now. Yeah, I'm probably gonna fill them both with just my combine, so let's see here. Barely a full pass around and we filled trucks. That's awesome. 2 of them, in fact. Pretty good yield. We made it almost all the way past it. No. Nope. Nope. We only run 2. Slots are too hard to come by on this map for some reason, and I think it has to do with all the buildings and stuff that there is.
We got some black knights. Ooh, yeah.
Ruthless Reaper, what's up? Welcome in.
No.
Like a few percent. Back up a little bit. You should never get that close to my harvester so a truck can fit in between.
My home is salty.
Hold on. I'm going to turn around here. These turn radius on these things kind of sucks. I figured I was going to bump into you. Not on purpose though. Run over the cherry because I'm gonna fill up off of that. Yep. Gotta go store this. So we don't have to worry about pig food anymore for wheat for a while. Same here, same here. We're streaming. We're on New Bartelshagen. So yeah. We're still gonna harvest all of it. Gundam. The rest is gonna be sold for profit. Even though we really don't need the money, but yeah. May I help? I haven't played with you yet. Performed? You know the requirements, don't you? Performed? Yes, sir. And that ain't me being mean. That's because people ruined it for others. And this has been going on. I've had this rule in works for at least a good couple months because people took advantage of it. So unfortunately, every person that wants to join, I have to be kind of a downer about it because, oh my, it's full. So hold on. I gotta go check. I'm gonna go check this grain thing over here. Cause we have a place. They already have a storage for us, but I don't like to use it. Sorry about the other night, dude. Was drunk. I'm sorry to your wife. Oh, it's that Reaper. I thought it was somebody else. Yeah, Reaper, you're alright. But you're just gonna be watching streams. You can't come back to the team. Don't think you're the only one that has had a bit of an issue with people. But yeah. Better if you just watch.
159.
Andrew, thanks for the host. No, I have to come over here and check.
Bro, man,
It's not full. It'll take it, but I don't want it to. Hi, Andrew. Where you been? Too busy gardening instead of being on here helping the team? It's fine, Reaper, but like I said, you cannot come back to the team. It's just not gonna work out, bud. You can watch streams. I have no problem with that. Just be respectful and stream, and the guys won't time you out. All right, cool. Well, we're gonna go sell this.
bro, that's not
Andrew, are you gonna be on Xbox today? The recruits would like to have something to do. Cummins, welcome back. So apparently we got this silo full. I want to empty that silo that I just went to though, because I want all the grain that we've stored in it, I want put in the main silo over here, so that we're not using that other one. But now we're going to go sell wheat, because apparently we barely used any wheat for pigs or the chickens, so this is all going to be profit now. And I didn't know we have any. I didn't know we had a lot in storage there. King Rice, thank you for the host. Andrew, if you're watching, the recruits would like to play Farm Sim. You are an admin, so do your job or I will remove you as an admin on the recruiting team. And I will make sure I discuss that with the wife. So, Farming Simulator 19 needs to be playing right now on your Xbox, Mr. Andrew, if you're watching. And the recruits would like to have a server, so you need to open one and actually work with them. Alright, Gundam, you gotta go before me so I can back in. Forgot we gotta go this way. Gundam, you gotta go in there, buddy. You should have took a wide turn. It's very, very rough to get in there. I wish they would have made that doorway a little bit bigger when they made this sell point. Only sell point on the map, though. It's alright. Don't start selling, Gundam! God dang it. Well, let it go now. You gotta wait until I'm there, Gundam. I wasn't even ready. No, she has not popped in stream yet. Next time, Gundam, you wait for me. That's the reason why I went back in. Now our money's gonna suck on this round. Did you ever feed yourself, kiddo? Is it done? You never even started it?
I did.
Okay, well, what are you doing? Oh, okay. Get it done. Alright, so I'm not exactly sure how much we made off that because Gundam kind of rushed instead of waiting. It's alright. He's not used to it. He typically doesn't stream on the farm sim games, but fortunately, I don't have a lot of help from the team right now because everybody's so busy. So Gundam is the available guy right now. So Gundam turn. Gundam. Wrong way, my friend. Yep, this is one of the very first trucks we had on the server. And I've never replaced it. 30.7 hours. Says a lot. Means this server has been going probably for a couple months. Yeah, you gotta unload your harvester. Yeah, he's just saying he's fine. Where'd you go, Karma? What? I think we got about $200,000 off of that first truckload sold of the two, because we were at four,
Bro, that's $20.
14 million. Well, 1,400,000 something. Karma, where'd you go, Muddy? You left the party. That's what I was wondering. Do 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 do. I always have a paper and pen with me. What do you mean by that, comments? Yeah, what do you mean by that, comments, Mr. Cummins? Don't threaten my moderators, that's a bad idea. I don't care if my moderators are swearing or not. I've known my moderators a long time. They get away with it, and I let them. Part of the reason why it doesn't, Catbot doesn't block theirs out, because they are moderators. Gotta watch that. Don't make them mad. You make one of them mad, they're all gonna come after you. How much you get for grain, I write it down. You should have said that in the first place, because the way you made that sound, you almost got yourself in trouble. You gotta watch that. My moderators are always on alert. It's all good, Karma. So, I would apologize to Karma Cummins. Or, yeah. Cummins, I would apologize to Karma. Just so he knows that you didn't mean anything bad. Elk, you coming back in? Good. You got all your stuff done? Karma, are you there? What do you mean? What am I? What? Okay. We've already sold 2 truckloads on one pass for 2 combines. One pass around, we sold. I'm like, oh yeah, we'll go store this truckload in the pigs because I figured they needed it. Nope, they took like very little. Ended up realizing we had some in the silos that actually come on the map, and that's another project we're going to have. I'm going to sell. Well, we're going to move all the grain from the main into the placeable one next to the pigs, and whatever doesn't go in for each crop, we're just gonna go sell it because we ain't gonna need it. All right, so we got Elk and Karma gonna be joining us here soon. Gundam. Yeah, I'm already full. Now I gotta tap through like 6 vehicles, which is no big deal, I guess. Yes. Oh, thank Karma. We know. Boo, Karma. Oh no. Oh no. He's being silly. Who knows what got him? That's fine, Karma. Go ahead, but you want to harvest or you want to drive truck, Karma? Well, your harvester's sitting there. Hasn't moved. You could start. You could start at that end too. Gundam's up here somewhere. Probably needs unloading too. Harvest. All right, you can take my harvester, Karma. I'm gonna come unload it real quick. Mine's the front one, Karma. There you go. Gundam's in this one that I'm unloading right now. Well, this is where Elk's gonna fill up about, so you can put it like right here because that's where he's gonna have to unload next. Gundam, he's fine, relax. His audio's not included. Oh, no, 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 he was fine. I knew what I was doing. I'm gonna go unload Elk so he can just keep rolling. Might as well. This is actually smaller than the three. This is small than what we're used to. Yeah. We go big or go home. Elk, pipe out. I'm on my way. I know you're not. I know. All right, 10-4. Sounds good. Do 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 do.
Dude, I'm eating.
All right, man. You have a good one. Harvest time in this little town. Time to bring it on, and pay the loans down. Oh, pfft. Loans have been paid since day one. I pay the loans off before we even start anything. You empty, Elk? Okay. It's fine, Gundam. Excuse me. Gundam, pipe out. I'm gonna try to fill this truck up quickly. If I could grab the other truck. When you get empty, Gundam, pull your pipe in. Karma! Karma's the only one running with his headlights on. Man, that collision's like goofy on these sometimes. Wow, just from 3 combines. Not even going all the way around yet, guys. We've almost filled up 1 truck.
Yes.
We are so used to soybeans. We probably barely fill up.
I'm not. It has to be made that way.
Oh yeah, we used to get them. I know how to get rid of them though. Spray that. There's a spray you can get from like Menards. Spray on the outside of your house, and it works because they won't come in. Or spray it in your side of your windows, like
My dad's
spray it on the outside, just in your little bit window things. That stuff works. What's that?
some days I have to make
Oh, Mr. Elke, don't you know we gotta do full headers here, my friend? Oh yeah, I'll keep you in line, my friend. Turn left. Alright, this truck's full. 1 semi full already. Turn to your right a little bit more, Elk. You're starting to get off a little more. If not, I'll push you over. Little trick I learned from Bo. When people don't get full headers, he'll go and push you over and make you get that full header. Cub. I'm gonna call you Cub. I don't know what song that's from. Welcome to the stream and how are you? Elk, you were empty, right? Okay. Sorry about butchering your name. I was trying to figure out how to say it. Harvest Time from Luke Bryan. Okay. I thought it was. Alright. We got a 2-minute warning, guys. 2-minute warning for part 1 tonight. Nah, it's alright, Cub. It's kind of cool. Nah, we'll do 6 hours like we usually do, and then the guys and I just finish it up and get it ready for the next thing. The only reason why we do 6-hour streams, guys, in parts is because one mixer has an issue after 3 hours for some stupid reason. It's been like that for a couple months, and the longer the videos are, the longer it takes for me to get them uploaded to YouTube. So I don't want to have to stay up 5 hours a night, and we got to have a 5-minute break for the guys, including myself. So as soon as I get up to Karma, we will... Was a late night and I was tired. It's all good, Cub. No problem. Hey, Karma, turn the lights off. You don't need them on, my friend. Turn them off. Turn them off. It's making Gundam lag. That's why he's bitching. Alright, stop right here. Alright. You can tab to my semi if you want. Oh, that is a hill. Holy, I didn't even notice. Gundam's gonna roll up right about there. Beautiful. Getting you guys in the shot. Make sure we get some credit to you, gentlemen. You are nowhere near me. You should have backed up, Gundam. You should have stopped way back there. That's good. Oh! Rice, thank you for the sparks. We are waiting for Elk to come up behind Gundam here. That's why we're waiting on Elk. I hope everybody enjoyed part 1 of tonight's stream. We will be taking a 5-minute break. Coming back with a brand new stream. That's how we do our parts. So, while part 1 is processing and doing its thing, we take a 5-minute break and then we start doing part 2. And we get 6 hours a night. Karma, turn your lights off so he stops. For me, please. Thank you, Elk, Karma, and Gundam for helping out on the team tonight, guys. Very good. Part 2 will be containing us finishing the harvest, seeing how much we make. Gecko, thank you for the host. He's fine. Make sure you guys go subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure you guys go check out our Instagram The Zero TV Squad for the YouTube channel. Instagram is Zero TV Squad. Let's see what else. Thank you to all of our new followers. Very much appreciated as well. All our new viewers. Hopefully you guys follow us. It would be greatly appreciated. So this is Zero TV and the Zero TV Squad, and we are out of here, guys, for part 1. Later. We'll be back in 5 minutes for part 2.